use your singing voice, and you march in there to those agents and you say, hey, hold the phone, I got talent. You know, he was really like, yeah.
Did that work?
Nice. Did that work? Well, no. That was not.
Why didn't it work? You felt
Well,
scared anyway, right?
Yeah, that was kind of hard. But always when I was little, I had a fantasy. I always wanted like a mother manager, like like Terry Shields, or
no.
I love the no. Well, no, I love the whole mother manager. But yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Maybe some work.
I'm so sorry because we saw this clip, and I know the audience wants to know what is going on in this movie that you're doing. You got the three women who look like you, and you.
Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Playing three different parts, and they're all you. I mean, usually if you're playing three different parts in a film, there's sort of three different people.
Exactly.
And
Well, it's basically about just kind of a comment on how the women that work and who are mothers kind of feel like they can do it all, but it's basically about a woman who just feels like she's not doing any of it very well. She's just kind of like not really
like normal women.
Exactly. Normal women. She just feels like she's not a very good wife. She's kind of tired when she's with her kids because she's working too hard. When she's working, she feels like she should be with her kids. So she ends up one day being really stressed out, and her daughter, she's looking in a mirror, changing, getting ready to take them to school, and her daughter's like, look, Mommy, there's three of you, and she ends up splitting into three. The perfect wife, the perfect mother, and the perfect, working woman, and so it's just a movie about that.
Steven Weber played your husband.
Yep.
In this. How was that? You have some.
It was good. It was great. Yeah. It was like there were a lot of, for the first time, I haven't done a lot of movies where I have like big makeout scenes. Like this was like so many kissing scenes, and it was fun. Like when I was in acting school, I used to. I'll finish the story. I used to always. I'll continue it after the commercial, right? Okay.
No, tell
I was holding up a sign that said rap.
No, you tell your story. You tell your story. Tell it.
I was like, wrap it up. Okay. So the story is that I was at a dinner party, and a friend of mine who's an actress, somebody asked her, they said, when you're in she was doing this play, they said, when you're in a play, what's it like kissing? And she was like, oh, you don't feel anything. It's like purely technical and nothing. And I was like, really? That's not how I feel. I feel exactly the opposite. It feels like so slowed down and sensual, and they're like, action. And it's like, everybody's I find it could put me into a fit of giggles because it's so serious and intense, and you feel the lips in a way that you wouldn't normally. Let's stop it right there before I get in trouble.
Molly, thank you so much for coming. You are so crazy. More of Me premieres Saturday night on Lifetime, and look for Molly on Pushing Daisies, November 28th, right here on ABC. We'll be right back.